Good day. Awesome August, everyone. Welcome to Harambe's Wednesday Refresh. I am Rev Melissa. I am the Senior Minister Spiritual Director at Rockland Centers for Spiritual Living in New York. And I am so thrilled to kick off our August Wednesday Refresh along with the August team. D. Jacqueline Edwards, Deborah Gale, and Carolyn Douglas. So, the purpose of the Wednesday refresh is to share a message inspired by Centers for Spiritual Living, global themes, and topics. As a reminder, the CSL 2023 annual theme is Live Out Loud. And our first week topic is Awakening to Your Passion. And the theme for August is My Passion, My Purpose. I love this theme, My Passion, My Purpose. So I like to start things with the definitions. I like defining key terms, key words. So I'm going to share the definition for awakening, passion, and purpose. So, awakening is quickening, a recognition, realization, or coming into awareness of something, the start of a feeling or awareness in a person. And then I love looking at the origins of words. For me, the origins of words is like the vibration of the word. So the origin of the word awakening is be lively. Be lively. I love that. Passion is the full force of your attention and energy. And the origins of passion, check this out, y'all, is to suffer and to submit. I'm going to return to that in a minute. The definition for purpose is the reason for which something exists. And the origins of purpose is to purpose. Ernest Holmes gives this definition for purpose. He says purpose is a commingling of desire and determination, an inner recognition of the divine urge. So we could substitute the title of today's message, Awakening to Your Passion, to be lively, submit to the proposal. But let me just circle back to passion for a minute and that origin meaning to suffer, right? So I got curious about that because you think about it, made me think about Passion of the Christ, right? The suffering of Christ for our redemption, those who are in the Christian faith. And when I looked up the origins of the word suffer, this is what it is. The vibration of suffer is to bring and to carry. So our passion is what we bring and what we carry. Oh, I got so excited about that. So I want to share a little bit from this month's Science of Mind magazine. Shout out to everybody that's at the SOAR retreat at Asilomar. I hope you're having a good time. And so I want to share this because I just love the way the author, let me get his name, Dennis Merritt Jones, talks about our passion and our purpose and our awakening to it through our sacred connection of our purpose and our passion. So, this is what he writes in the article, The Sacred Connection. So, you might want to close your eyes and just take this in. He writes, Imagine in the beginning, before we each arrived from the ethers of the divine, God plucked from his own essence little individual globules of itself, and speaking to them, said the following: Soul beings, I am sending you on a message. I am sending you on a mission. Your soul and your soul purpose is to go to planet Earth and be me. To make this possible, I give you a uniform called a body, which is nothing more than a temporary carbon based, biodegradable, disposable vessel from which you shall eject upon completion of your mission. I also give you a personality with which you will create many learning opportunities about how to be me in my highest vibration, unconditional love. Because this is a big job, you will not be alone on your mission. I've sent 8 billion of you to be me. You know when you are being on purpose because you'll feel connected to something larger than yourself, which is me. Be mindful of that feeling. It's called passion, and it will tether you to your purpose in the present moment. Your purpose is a open your purpose is to be an open and willing vessel through which I flow into infinite and unique forms of expression. My desire for you to be me as only you can be. Now depart into the light and fulfill your unique purpose with passion. Oh, and by the way, when you arrive on earth, you'll forget all about this conversation. The practice of a lifetime is to awaken to this. But how are we to know when we are living on purpose? Passion points the way to that which is ours to do. I love everything about that. And so we forget. We forget what we are called to do. We forget what we bring. We forget our gifts. And so this made me think about another story, a parable that I learned from Dr. Will Coleman. I took a class that he taught in 2021 called African Americans Diasporic Spirituality. It was amazing. And one of the things that he talked about was our Ori, right? Ori. And he said, we all have an Ori. Our Ori is our intention. Our Ori is our purpose. Our Ori is our reason for being. The Ori is a divine being. It is an aspect of the creator. It is our most central creative power. Our Ori is our twin in heaven. And so he shares this parable about Ori. And one of the things that he says is that we know, we chose our divine assignment before we came into this physical form, before we became human beings, right? We chose our Ori. And through the process of birth, right? Coming into this physical plane, when we are born through our mothers and the umbilical cord is cut in that instant, at the point that the cord is cut, boom, we forget. We forget our Ori. We forget that which makes us feel passion. We forget our divine purpose, right? If our Ori is our twin in heaven, then we still are connected to our Ori. Our Ori has not abandoned us. Our reason for being is not abandoned. It is seeking to be awakened again, for us to awaken to our passion again. So our Ori helps us to remember. We feel that divine urge. We feel that energy surge. We feel the vibration of what we carry and what we bring, right? And our Ori, that divine being within us, is with us on this journey. So remember, the theme is my passion, My purpose, yours, yours and mine, no one else's. So it's not someone else's passion and purpose. It is yours to recover and to reawaken to. And we know that feeling when we are awakening to our passion. I know I've had experiences where I am just so in the flow that it seems like time has stand still or time has flown by. Has anyone had that experience where you're just so in the flow, you're so in your purpose that everything is just moving and grooving in a way that you feel as if you are the very beat of the universe itself? So we know that feeling. We know what that feeling is like, right? So I feel expansive when I'm in that feeling. I feel complete joy. I feel complete joy. I feel more of the I am that I am. And I'm like, "Ooh, Ori, you here, girl?" And Ori's like, "Here I am." We are doing our divine work. We are in the flow because the passion is a feeling. The passion is a feeling. So I love that African concept of Ori. Yes? I love that African concept of Ori. And I also want to just point out that Ori and the context of Ori is our reason for being. There's another concept of our reason of being called ikigai. So now ikigai is a Japanese concept. I don't know if you're familiar with it. I want to share this on the screen for a moment. This is a graph of ikigai. And ikigai means a sense of purpose or your reason for being. It is iki means life and gai means value or worth. And as you can see from the graph, that ikigai is made up of four components: your passion, your mission, your profession, and your vocation. Now, your passion is what you love. Your mission or your purpose is what the world needs. Your vocation is what you can be paid for, and your profession is what you are good at. So, I'm just going to talk about passion and mission or purpose. And we can just know, just keep in mind that passion is what you're good at, and mission or purpose is what the world needs. And that reminds me of a quote by Howard Thurman. Howard Thurman said, "Don't ask what the world needs, ask what makes you come alive and do it. Because the world needs people who have come alive." Now, remember the origins of the word suffer is what? To carry and to bring. And the origins of the word awaken is be lively. And so Howard Thurman said, what the world needs is people who have come alive. What the world needs are people who are lively, who are lively. What the world needs is people who are awake to their purpose with passion. What the world needs is people who remember their Ori, who remember they are on a divine assignment, who remember that they said yes. What the world needs is people who are awake to God as me. What the world needs is people who are open and willing vessels to the God flow. What the world needs is people who submit to the highest vibration of unconditional love. What the world needs is people who remember the divine that they carry, the divine that they bring, the divine that they are here to be. Ernest Holmes writes in the Science of Mind text, "Let us feel that our purposes are animated and inspired from on high. And then let us go forth and make our dreams come true in human experience. with an invisible intelligence to guide and immutable law to direct. Let us take our place in any legitimate activity and thus cause our dreams to come to full fruition. Do you feel animated? Do you feel animated and inspired by your purpose? Are you lively? Are you lively? Let us remember that love points the way and the law makes the way possible. Passion points the way, and it is that which is ours to do. So, have you lively submitted to the proposal? Are you awakening to your purpose? And I would say that yes, you have lively submitted to the proposal because you are here. You said yes. You are here. Yes, in the physical form. So, I want to bring this to a close with a passage from our companion book this month, which is Living from the Mountaintop, Be the Mystic You Were Born to Be by Reverend Dr. Kristen Sorensen. And I so love this. It brought me to tears when I read it. The world sang the day you were born. You arrived upon a star which glimmered brightly, hovering in the sky after your arrival. Upon your birth, you were marked by significance, for the gifts you bring is what the world hungers for. You were born with a flutter of joy in your heart and a twinkle in your eyes. You bound into your existence with a skip in your step. Your connection with the infinite was unwavering as you were born into greatness. You have been anointed with an important mission to fulfill, and you are so worthy. You have been anointed with an important mission to fulfill, and you are so worthy. Oh, we need to remember that. You are so worthy. You are so loved. You are so enough, just as you are. You are safe and you are not alone. You have the whole universe conspiring on your behalf. You have your Ori, you have your twin in heaven, making the seemingly impossible possible. You are not alone. One of my favorite Bible verses when I'm feeling a little down and blue is this: For I, the Lord your God, will hold your right hand, saying to you, Fear not, I will help you. You are not alone in awakening to your passion. Do you remember what was spoken to you, what speaks to you now? That whisper, that fluttering, that nudge, that dream, that urge, that synchronicity, that feeling is awakening again to your passion and your purpose. So I'm going to close with an exercise that we can do for the month of August to really ground us in our passion and our purpose and to ensure that we don't fall back to sleep. Let us not fall back to sleep. Awaken, be lively about your purpose, your passion, your Ori. So write down what you love. Write down what you love. These are the things that I love to do, and just write them down. And then do another column, the things that you're good at. These are the things that I am good at, right? This is a ikigai exercise. Remember that graph that I put up? Let me put it up again real quick, right? So, what you love and what you are good at, two lists. And then look to see if there's anything that's in your list for what I love is also in your list for what you're good at. And if it is, that is the information that you need to get clear about what it is that it is for you to do, what your purpose is, what you love, and what you are good at intersect and align. And it is the answer to your purpose, because what your purpose is what the world needs now. What the world needs now are people who are lively, who are alive to their purpose with passion. Peace and blessings, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful August, and we will see you soon.